Hello, good morning. Still happy days, no Russell Martin. But he's gone. Now, the search for the new manager. I've changed my mind since yesterday. I want it to be Gerrard. And I think they'll be going balls out for Gerrard. You know, I mean, he'll get what he wants, basically, whether it's money and a good, solid budget. I know I saw a call up when I was reading through last night when I went my bed um, that he might be worried about the standard of play we've got. And I understand that, but he can come in as long as he's promised money for Christmas at Christmas period and next summer, and he will be. They will, because Mr. Kavanagh, he will not want to make this mistake again. He'll be embarrassed by this. He'll be cringing, and he does not want to make that mistake twice. You know, I guess it proves his statement yesterday proves that he probably wasn't as hands on as maybe we thought. Well, I did say that he would be micromanaging, but he had to. That's not micromanaging what he's done. But so I think it'll be Gerrard. I think they'll go balls out. I've been moaning about people want ex-players in and all that. I don't want Rangers to appoint ex-players. If Gerrard wants an ex-player like Mr. Jermaine Defoe, Stevie Davis, or that, and that's fine. If Gerrard wants him, gets it. But I think it's a dead set. He'll bring Beale in, and I've got no issue with Beale coming. If he wants Beale, he gets Beale. Beale will be seen and not heard. He'll do his coaching, and that'll be it. You know. So on from that, the statement. I firmly believe that, not firmly believe that's maybe stitching myself up there. I think Thelwel will be gone. Right? Why? And I'll explain a couple of things here. Yesterday I said I think the club would appoint Dice, but Thelwel, the Everton links. Although Sean, if we didn't know who Thelwel was, Sean Dyche would still be in the shortlist for the Rangers manager. Let's be honest. You know, I mean, if there was no Everton connection to Rangers at all right now, you've got to nod your head to that one. Anyway, but Thelwel, he's signed his son. Okay, his son didn't come from Everton, but there's a nepotism there. The guy at 10 million quid, that's terrible. You know, that's been one of the worst bits of business for Rangers so far. Gerrard might make him better if he comes, but anyway, standing here right now, he's awful, right? He's brought pals up from Everton. They're working in the building, so if you hear a noise, that's what it is. So they've brought up for Everton. So Kavanagh will see. I wonder if he even knew that he'd signed his son. So he might look right. I'm just thinking from Mr. Kavanagh's point of view. Wait a minute, we've signed so much from Everton now, and it's been a failure so far, including Thelwel. I think there's some decent players there, but a lot of people say it's not the players aren't good enough, etc. That's fine. We'll go with that one. So and Thelwel told us that Martin was the best thing since sliced bread. He was the best coach he's ever worked with and all that, and he's been terrible. So he's gaslit everyone, including the owner, the main man. Now, Thelwel won't suffer fools badly. For all he comes across as a really nice guy. See, behind closed doors, these guys will tear it. These guys want, I mean, we've all seen these guys. That's a very well-off man, very powerful, very clever. He will not like what he will look back and go, well, where did we go wrong? And Thelwel, we've gone wrong with. I think he'll be in a sugary peg this week. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes in the next 48 hours. I'm not. This is just me thinking out loud, because that statement yesterday wasn't a strong endorsement for Stuart or Thelwel. It never said on it anywhere. We trust, words to the effect of, we trust Mr. Stuart and Thelwel to do the right thing. We understand. They did. There was no endorsement for them, and the paragraph said, I can't remember exactly what the statement said, but it was along the lines of, we're hands-on, I'm hands-on now in the recruitment process of the next manager. You know what I mean? So I think it'll be him that gets in contact with Gerrard himself, say, look, let's come. And I'm pretty sure Gerrard will want full control and ins and outs and all that. So that takes Thelwell's job away. And I've got no issue with that. The guy's been a disaster. He's part of the problem. Let's be honest, And the one that really bugged me with Thelwell was when he said, I don't know anyone outside the English football sphere. You're like, well, you're supposed to, you know what I mean? And that was the first kind of warning sign if we look back. You're like, well, That's not what we want to hear. Guys like that are supposed to have a global reach. They're supposed to be able to know guys that are playing in the J League, South America, Colombia, the United States, Japan. These guys, a guy like that, and I'm going to assume he's in quite a heavy figure salary with bonuses. He's supposed to know this. These players around the world. He's supposed to have a black book. Like, oh well, I wonder what he's doing now. You know what I mean? And the employment of his son's disgusting. So, back to Dice, right, and Everton. See, the Everton link, if Kavanagh brought in Dice, right, and it goes wrong, we're all going to shoot him. We kept bringing people in from Everton. That's Thelwel again. You see my logic there. Me and logic don't always work together well. But I think there's more going to happen this week. People are going to say we need to get rid of Stewart as well. I tend to agree, but I don't think that will happen. I think he'll be in his last legs. I can't see him going. I just can't see him going. But Thelwel, I mean, will he be packing his bags and now? People might ask, why didn't they get rid of him yesterday? Well, it's one thing at a time, and we'll give him time to get, pack his bags and get out of town and stuff like that. So, an interesting couple of weeks coming up, but I think all the noise is there for Gerrard. We saw Gary Mack and we did Jermaine Defoe talking of high praise of Gerrard. It's all over the media this morning. When I got Gerrard, everyone says Gerrard. The last article I get was from Mark Letizia saying Gerrard. So it's very interesting times, especially when you've got pages and all this stuff that we do. It keeps us busy. Because I don't go back to work till Thursday, I think. So I'll need to phone up about that actually. But yeah, so I think Thelwel is the next one to go. It's just my opinion. I hate when people see when people say it's my opinion. I know it's your opinion. You wrote it, but anyway, I know it's a normal thing to type. But anyway, let's see what happens. Cheers.